Hey Z1, good to see you. Popping in, huh? Well, I knew streaming at this time of day might be a little harder for people. Ooh, my background needs a little fixing, doesn't it? Hang on. Oh, got worse. It got worse. There we go. And hold up. Something like that. Anyway. There. Yeah, so Z1, I will be trying to jump on the podcast that Dom and Raven Swift and Bubbles have been doing for season 2 of the Amazon Fallout series. So that's going to be pretty fun. All right. Can I not get to that? Okay, it's fine. There we go. Close that. Hope things are going good for you. I've decided we go to the Institute today. I've decided Lucy meets father. Seems fitting, right? Let's check in. Nuka World is available to us now. All that Enclave Remnant stuff is available. We can build the reflector platform. We've got the Automatron stuff. We've got the Far Harbor stuff available. We've got a lot of ways we can go. We've got the America Rising 2 stuff available. Yeah. And we got Vault 88 stuff. What do you think, Z1? Is today the day? Does Lucy need to meet father? Does she need to go rescue her kidnapped relative only to realize that maybe they're the monster? We're a little heavy, but we're not too heavy. I think we're ready. Okay, we have to build the reflector platform. You know, frankly, I'd rather do this at the castle. I don't have as many resources at the castle, but it just seems like a more scenic place for this whole thing to go down. Oh, I can't believe it's almost 2026, everybody. It's almost 2026. Where does it go? Like, where does the time go? Life just flies by. Think we can fit it all up here? This might be a fun spot for it. Yeah, I feel like maybe we can. let's see. Here. I think I still have this. Yep. We can get the resources we need. This bat file still works. There we go. Boom. It's workshop time. Something tells me, because I've been rat-holing all the necessary supplies in Sanctuary, we might have to go back there for a few things, and we'll have to go back there to talk to Sturgis anyway. There's the reflector platform. No. HBO. I don't know what mod put all that HBO stuff in there. It's a little random. I know it came with some other things that are worth having, so. Where's the real... There you are. Good lord. Took a while to find the right one, didn't it? Will it fit here? I sure hope so. I think we can make it fit. Okay, there we go. That's as far out as it's going to come. Cool. Can I already build any of the other stuff? Boy, apparently not. The castle's looking rough, not gonna lie. It's not looking very impregnable, is it? Let's see. Talk to Sturgis. Okay, here goes. Back and forth, back and forth. But I think we're gonna need a few junk items that I have in this workbench in Sanctuary. I think a biometric scanner, probably like a military circuit board. I can't remember what else. And some big generators, which it's kind of like, well, we'll just grab a few things. Let's see here. Oops. There we go. Junk. I think... We've got a lot of stuff up in here. But I think the specific things we need... They're going to be, I think, a military grade circuit board. I think maybe a power relay coil. Can't remember. I'm trying to think of what else. I thought a biometric scanner, but do I not have any of those? I guess I don't. It would be here between ballistic and bones, wouldn't it? Uh-oh. Well, we'll still talk to Sturgis. is Sturgis? Oh, he's sleeping in this place. Okay. Seems a mite chilly.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Biometric scanner. Mm-hmm. I will need that.
Thanks, Sturgis.
Hmm.
I'll get right on this.
Good deal.
A lot of turrets drop
One thing to
biometric
keep in mind
scanners.
while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
It's gonna be a little work. I really thought I had biometric scanners here in Sanctuary because I have been putting so much just stuff here, but guess not. Huh. Search hospitals for biometric scanner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see how they're doing me. Like I said, though, turrets. Turrets drop them a lot. Let's see what we can get built, though. I hear a Brotherhood of Steel vertibird flying around out there. Oh, look at that. Sturgis, you're quick, bud. Okay. What else can I build? Control console. Needs a biometric scanner. Okay. So that's probably the thing that's going to wait. This is all the HBO fake version. I don't understand that reference. Whichever modder put HBO versions of those special items into the game. Like, why? They don't fulfill the quest. Sanctuary sapling. Wow. That's kind of cool. A lot of stuff in here. That vertibird's getting awfully close from what I can hear. Hang on. Where are the... Okay, this is the stabilized reflector platform. Wait. We need a sensor module for the relay dish. Oh man, those are hard to find. The molecular beam emitter we can build. Apparently. But it won't go because the Place Everywhere mod is just broken and not working. Okay. Well, I thought this would be a fun little, you know, place. Fun venue, but apparently we're going to have to build it down here in the courtyard. It's not as cool. But whatever. There we go. Those are the 2 parts we can do. So we need a military circuit board for the molecular beam. Wait, that's the thing I just built. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. We need a biometric scanner, and we need a sensor module. Yikes. Of course.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio
Okay, Brotherhood. What are we up to, guys? Who are we fighting?
Stay safe out there.
Who are we fighting? There. Did that help you guys out? Is there anybody left over here? I think I took care of the problem for you guys. Yep. They're bugging out and going home. That's fine. Okay. I'm thinking. Biometric scanner. Sensor module is going to be hard. But sometimes we can find it in the shop. Oh, that's weird. Has it been long enough that they've replaced all of these items? Wow. It's handy. Should we try and go to, say, General Atomics over there? Fight a bunch of robots? That'll get us biometric scanners, that's for sure. Sensor modules, we're probably going to have to go and hunt one down. I know where a couple are, but it's like glowing sea kind of stuff. You know? That's no fun. Alright, we're going to take the shortcut. The good news is we know it's been cleared by that Brotherhood of Steel patrol. Should have put on the rebreather. I love how this chain link fence that's been standing here for 200 years is basically at the same level of rustiness as many, many chain link fences I have encountered in life. And they have definitely not been around for 200 years. That chain link fence is only as rusty as some like 10-year-old chain link fences I've seen. You know what I mean? Well, Raider scum, guess you got what was coming to you. Okay. To General Atomics. We'll find a biometric scanner there, that's for sure. Definitely robots will drop them. Okay. Be very, very quiet, everybody. Thanks, Dom. I need the help. I need the luck against the robots. Hey, David. Good to see people. I know I'm here a little early, but that's because I work a little early. So this won't be the longest stream. This won't be another 5-hour stream. I didn't give myself that kind of time, but I think we can gather stuff for the reflector platform. Oh, wow, they're onto me already? I've barely even done anything here. Open that door, bud. Go for it. Oh, God. He walks right in the way. That's sort of impressive in its own way. Oh. Let's hope that's not a legendary, right? Come on. Oh, past the truck. Oh dear. Cool. We are just in it here. I mean, this fight is happening. Okay. Okay. Limitless potential here is nearly out of bullets. I don't even have my light on. How am I so detected? Oh well. We'll switch it up to this nail driver here. See what we can do. I don't think there's anything at the receptionist desk that'll help us. Enhanced targeting card. Okay. Biometric scanner. Sensor module. Dare I hope. Right? Okay. Power relay coil. Don't know if we needed one of those. Enhanced targeting card. Again. Well. Keep looking.
Sweet.
We've got our ID card. Kincaid basically talking about how General Atomics has parked him in some old man retirement babysitter job and turned his entire factory into a bunch of automated robots that don't need him. He's pretty pissed about it.
Nice.
There we go. Knew there was something in here for us. And then, of course, in this factory, if you look at the right place, you can find a dead guy in a wheelchair surrounded by gas cans and his gold flip lighter, which they gave him as a which they gave this guy as a retirement present. I find the irony of him deciding he's going to burn down the General Atomics factory here that he ran with the flip lighter they retired him with. I find that pretty good. That's some pretty good irony right there. I don't need to pick up aluminum cans. That's not what I need. Come on. All right. You know, I thought we'd have a biometric scanner by now, to be honest. Oh, and do you want to see where the dude is? I'll show you. Kincaid, who ran this place, here he is, back here. What do we got? We got his gold-plated flip lighter. We got all his gas cans. We got his wheelchair, and we got him laying here. I don't know if he killed himself trying to light this place on fire or what. But it's pretty interesting lore once you discover it. It's kind of hard to unsee it, you know. Okay, up we go. That would be fun, Dom. A ninja robot out of spare parts. I'd need the stealth blades would work really well for a ninja robot. But they take some perks, man. Yeah, you're right, Dom. It was the fact that another settlement always needed his help. That's what finally got to Kincaid. You know, he was an old man. Was it ever going to end? The answer, no. It was never going to end. Sorry, Kincaid. That's life. Okay, I see this guy, and he clearly sees me. Ooh, this thing's got some knockdown power. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. We had time to reload. Oh, uh-oh. I don't want this guy sneaking up on me. Dude, I don't think he'll come through that door. Oh, well, he definitely won't come through that door when he's been knocked on his butt, will he? Alright, you know what we're looking for? Biometric scanners? Nope. Okay. What? You know, here I was talking like I knew something. Here I was talking like we were going to get some biometric scanners off some robots. Not happening, I guess. Mm-hmm. Well, they're smart enough not to step here. Okay. There he goes. You blow up over there. Oh, I guess it wasn't a legendary. Yeah, you can't shoot through the door screen. Just the screens on either side of the door. That would be ridiculous, right? Yeah, the one in Malden, I know. They pointed that one out specifically. You know, here, I thought I was just going to be able to do two birds with one stone sort of situation. Fight some robots. They'll drop a biometric scanner, but no, apparently not. Apparently not. Why am I grabbing so much junk? I don't need the junk. I need very specific junk. Stop grabbing all the junk. Stop grabbing all the junk. But I do like XP. Alright, I can go to Malden. I was there once. I got a number of those super mutants cleared out of there. You know, why am I? Who cares? I have to. It's fine. This is fine. I like this secretary with her hairbrush, her cigarettes, and her clipboard. Just died here hanging over the rail. Like, when, though? It's not like this facility's blown up. How did she die? Don't tell me the wheelchair guy went on some kind of shooting rampage to end, you know, his days at the, Okay, so this little guy... How many shots does this one Eyebot take? Like, think about it. Eyebots aren't supposed to be so tanky. Yes, I did. That's the thing, Dom. I did find the sensor module at the Electrical Hobbyist Club, and I'm sure I dropped it in the Sanctuary workbench. But it is clearly not there. Buddy, were you a legendary? Do I need to give you a minute to blow up? Guess not. Alright. Nope. Okay. Okay, a lot of military-grade circuit boards, no biometric scanners. I stand corrected. But floor's getting a little weird. Getting a little weird there. And now we're inside a RoboBrain. This is what a RoboBrain sees, everyone. We finally answered the question of what it looks like to be inside the mind of a RoboBrain. It's not that interesting. Okay. Well. Stupid swarm bots, junk bots, and blah blah blah. Power relay coil. Sort of helpful. You know, I'm taking this fuse just in case. Maybe we'll need a fuse. You never know. Good stuff, but not what we need. Mop. I think I'm hoping that randomly they'll put a sensor module or something in one of these places. But we all know that's not going to happen. This is the testing area for the nanny bots, right? That's a whole thing, but we're not going to go through it. Because I don't remember there being anything in there we need, so.
Nice.
Brahmin skull. Okay. Oh, David, I forgot to go and watch that video. I forgot to watch the glitch video. You talked about it on stream. It sounded pretty funny. No, I haven't seen it yet. Sorry. Yeah. Hopefully I'll have a chance to watch that after we jump off of this stream. And hopefully I'll actually remember. If you're still here at the end of the stream as I'm signing off, remind me then, and I'll probably be able to catch it, right? You know how it is. Hang on here. How can I get this mic boom out of my way so I can see my screen? Okay. Well, shoot. Biometric scanners. Yeah. Medford Memorial, huh? Can I fast travel there right away? Ooh, directly? No, you know what? We're gonna go to Taffington. It's safer. And then we'll hoof it over there, because the super mutants may have respawned by now. What are we doing, Douglas? We are gathering up the necessary pieces for the reflector platform and all that stuff. We're gonna go. Lucy's gonna find her father. And then she's gonna have to make up her mind about who the bad guy is once she finds her kidnapped father.
What was that? Oh, nothing.
Ease up, bud. These people like their Brahmin. Help defend the slog. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason I got a soft spot for the slog. They're a good bunch, okay? They're trying. They got their swimming pool, and they're trying to make a life with that. If all I had was an abandoned public swimming pool to build an entire life around, well, that sounds hard. So we're going to go help the slog, okay? Besides, Arlen Glass probably owes us money. What? Whoa. Easy. Okay. Oh. Now that they've been lured within range of the turrets. Whoa. Really? Like they got missile launcher? What the heck? Nope. That was an incendiary launcher. You know, there's a point in every playthrough where I'm sad that, or, you know, where I regret having modded those into the game. This is probably that point. Where is this? Oh my god, make it stop. Make it stop. Oh, we're out of stim packs? News to me. Fine, death claw steak. That'd be good enough. Oh, really out of stim packs? Super stim packs we have. Regular stim packs we don't. Well, there we go. Put that on your list. Oh, dear. Okay, good job. Good job, ghouls. I did give them some weapons. Not all of them and not amazing ones, but they have some. Where are these dicks? Alright, that answers that. Where are we shooting? You know, they did it. They defended things themselves pretty well, I'd say. You know what? Let's loot a little, and then we'll pass around some goodies if there are any.
Thanks for your help, friends.
Sure. Glad to help.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway,
I don't know. I think you guys would have been okay.
appreciate the help.
Those incendiary launchers are nothing to sneeze at. And why are they doing plasma damage now? Like, that didn't used to be the case. A poisoner's incendiary launcher. Well, that explains it. Dirty army fatigues. I'm taking them. Where else can we find dead gunners? A cigar, nice. Take that. All right, ghoul. Wait. No. Okay. It's Christmas time again, I guess. Christmas time for the slog.
Hi there.
Who gets the goodies? Wise
Just
men.
wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
Named NPCs are first in line. He has a plasma rifle already. That's cool. We'll just give him some better stuff. How about, some army fatigues. leg, right arm, left leg, left arm, chest piece. There we go. Now he's in decent shape.
Safe from those damn raiders.
There you go, buddy.
I want to trade a few things.
All right, worker.
Sure thing.
300 plasma cartridges and a plasma thrower. Woman, why are you not using that? How is that not equipped? I'm taking away everything else. Also, you don't need 300 plasma cartridges, but I do. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Did I get a little sidetracked? Yes, because the wasteland has its own golden rule. Thou shalt get sidetracked every goddamn time. We all know this. Let's give her a gunner guard outfit. And a leather chest piece. A leather right leg. Oh, I see. She can't have leg armor if she's got a guard outfit. Okay. She gets a combat armor right arm. She gets a combat armor left arm. She gets a combat armor chest piece. Obviously. There we go. Looking good. You know I like to help out the slog. Worker. Jones.
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
I like your cage armor, actually. But I think you need a dirty army helmet. Nice. Perfect.
Let's trade some things.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, look at all this ammo she's packing. Is she wearing a dog collar? Tato. Okay. Okay, yeah. Leather left leg. Okay, cool. We're trading here. So she has a 10 mil. Perfect. I'll give her a better one. There you go. I'm going to take these. I guess I better give her some 10mm rounds. She doesn't seem to have any. Weird. There we go. You get dirty army fatigues. You get a military cap. I love it. Leather combat armor. There we go. She's styling now. That's right, I take care of my people. I don't hate ghouls just for being ghouls, because I'm Lucy McLean. Hey, Kathy. How you doing? There we go. Good enough, I think, for this trip. I'm gonna check and see. I don't suppose these guys have anything I need. Military ammo bag, that's nice, but no, they don't. Alright, back to Malden Center. Where were we again? Yeah, over here. Okay. Yes. Well, that was fun. That was fun. And now I feel like the slog is better equipped. Although, you know, the sad thing is that doesn't stop them. It doesn't help them defend themselves. It should. But in the settlement system, as you guys know, you have to like crank up the settlement's defenses really high. It doesn't matter what all the settlers are equipped with or how incredibly hard they would fight. If the defenses aren't high, then the settlement loses without you.
Yeah. Hi, and whatever.
Okay, bud. You're making me a little crazy, pal. We need 8 items. We are pretty short on the good stuff. Do you guys think Lucy would travel with a robot companion? Because we got like Codsworth and Curie and Ada all available. What? Who? Oh my gosh. Where'd you go? Legendary Raider that I added, by the way. This was my choice to mod this person in. Hope she was on her own. These guys can be really dangerous. Melee specialists, most of them. A punishing enclave combat armor right arm. Well, well, well. Pretty nasty looking gas mask as well. Spartan junk spears. They are nasty. Nasty, but that's fine. Although, you know what? You know why we're gonna Junk Legion helm. Junk Legion Under Armour. The Legion will be showing up. We know this from episode 2. Which, by the way, I worked some stuff out, moved some things around. I should be able to jump on the next awesome podcast talking about the show. Kathy, did you hear the good news? I think I'll be able to be on the next podcast with you and Dom. And Bubbles and Ravenswift. Finally, my dream accomplished. No, but I really did want to be on there. They look too fun. That's right, David. Coffee. It looks like I could have just fast traveled here. It looks like the hospital is just not repopulated. Oof, but last time I was in here, the only way to survive, and this was hilarious if you ask me, the only way to survive was to use her stun gun on the super mutant suicider who's parked right inside here. Alright, I'm gonna have some more mutant hound chops, get rid of the last of these rads. Oh wow, that didn't even finish the rads off. Huh, okay. That is great, Dom. Okie dokie. Okay. Where do I have... Nope. Yeah. Is he here? Did they just re-pop? Yes, he's here again. That didn't hit him. Uh-oh. Get out of here, doggo. Oh, shoot. I messed that up. Whoa. Run for it, Marty. And now... Oops, wrong thing. And now... I remember picking up an incendiary launcher. Let's see. I've got 1 bullet. I need that guy to die. I seriously do. Also, I need aid. Maybe Med-X. Maybe a couple iguanas on a stick. Maybe... some water, you know. Lucy, she's health conscious. She likes to stay hydrated. A red scorpion steak. Where did the suicider go? When does he get up? I need him to not. Is he dead? Did I kill him? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, they just repopulated this whole dang place. Uh-oh. That's right, gut shot, punk. Oop. Okay, so that's him. Who's this guy? Let's see. Oh, there he is. That's who he's shooting. Yeah. Oh, there they are. They're in the trees. Oh, jeez. Okay. Where? Oh. All right, Cooper. He's taking them all out. Let's reload. Okay, we just need to buy... You know what, guys? If you just let us come here and get a biometric scanner, this all could have been fine. Really, Cooper? I'm just gonna start throwing doors open, huh?
No blood to spill today. A noise.
Oops, missed.
No more hiding for you.
Okay, we got what, somebody else? Where? Is it a hound? No, it's not. Oh boy. Always kicking over a hornet's nest with super mutants, you know? Alright, pick up some jet for the ghoul. A sunset sarsaparilla sounds pretty good too. I guess we'll do the rad scorpion meat. Why not? Huh. It's weird, isn't it, that super mutant had ranged, you know, weapons on him. He just didn't equip them. And he sat in this kitchen with his melee weapon that he couldn't reach me with. That's weird. Brahmin milk and squirrel on a stick. Well, these guys are eating well. Okay. Right, there's no way this elevator works. Back here. I think the ground floor is clear. You've been watching Fallout 1 and 2 streams, Andrew. Well, there we go. Those are the only Fallouts besides 76 I haven't played. I haven't played 1 and 2. I've seen content on 1 and 2. You know, so I've got an idea of what kinds of things are covered in 1 and 2, but yeah.
Got it.
That's pretty cool to watch. Aha! Biometric scanner. It's about damn time. Daddy-o and cat eye, huh? Whiskey. Like every good hospital needs. Oh, I do miss my Walking Dead playthrough. It was so fun to shout Walkers all the time. Talk about an immersive roleplay when you just want to say the things. Ooh. This made quite the stash. Okay. Ew, bone saw in a dirty black suit. Taking this fusion core. Okay. Well, we got the biometric scanner. Look at this thing. Loaded. Love it. Do we leave it at that, or do we finish these super mutants off? Because I am tempted, whilst I'm here, to just finish clearing this place out. You know? It's just one of those things. It's like, let's just be done with these super mutants. These guys are a plague. A plague upon the Commonwealth.
Won't be able to pick this.
Yeah. I think we gotta finish them off. I've been here several times now, and they just come back. If you leave any of them alive, they just come back. I guess they're what? Kidnapping people and turning them into more super mutants? That seems like something the East Coast super mutants shouldn't really be very capable of. They don't seem to have the hands that could even use, you know, a syringer to inject you with FEV. And where are they getting all this FEV, right? Like, do they have some source? Because they're not chemists. They don't have skills. Alright. Sure, we'll wake up the Protectron, why not? Stop all the meanies, that's what we're here to do. Oops.
Yes.
We're gonna clear the wasteland, folks. Oh, right. And I suppose we're gonna release the Protectron.
Powering up, Protectron.
That's right, I want you to just shock paddle these super mutants into submission. Okay? Defibrillate them all into oblivion. That's your mission. Okay, what gun? They won't care very much about the rads on this one. Everything has to listen to the stopping power of the Kellogg pistol. Alright, we got some bullets back for this guy. Ooh. Overseer's Guardian. Yeah, that's where it's at. Right here.
No way I can pick this.
Oh yeah? No way? I have a way. Locksmith's Reader.
Lock's really strong.
This is why I took 3 out of the 4
Nice.
locksmithing perks. As long as I have a locksmith reader around, I can get to that last one without having to actually spend the perks on it. And I like that. Okay, we're going to go around. We're very sneaky right now. Notice how very sneaky we are. Ooh, we leveled up? What? What was I working on? I was working on something. Was it endurance? Was it luck? I was pushing one of these stats. But I have the ability to take gun nut or armorer. I think I was trying to get her luck up. She needs more luck. We all know this. Right now, she's pretty even Steven on most things, except intelligence, which I just pushed real hard. I've gotten charisma close to where I want it to be. Companion is 30% more damage in combat? That would be a savage thing to have. We can take another Nerd Rage. Wow, there's some fun stuff on the table here. If I were actually using VATS, this Action Girl perk would be a good one. You know? Oh. Yeah, the ones the Institute made are riding the short bus. Do you think those are Institute-made super mutants? I know the Institute was messing with super mutants in FEV research, but I didn't think they were making them. Of course, Virgil is able to turn himself into a super mutant, so he definitely has access to a version of the super mutant virus. Maybe the Institute was trying to perfect the virus, as in like make super mutants intelligent again, the way they were on the West Coast, so that they could actually be super soldiers and not just big idiots. I don't know. I'm also a little stuck. Really, Dom? They created the dumb ones? Wow. Great plan, Institute. Alright, I know Lucy shouldn't be that convincing. I know she should fail some speech checks, because that's how the series goes. But I really want my companions to do just a crap load of damage. Reverse pickpocket only on the next playthrough. Andrew, that is... Well, heck, that's just good, clean fun right there. Okay, I picked charisma, even though right now I'm definitely using something else. What the... Is there glass here? Who's next? Ah. Oh. Somebody is commenting, when I leave the simulation, it just stays on the blank screen. Oh. Are they talking about... What do you want to bet? This comment that just popped up is talking about one of the mods, like the Lima detachment mod that adds in a simulator. Because that one was buggy as heck. That simulator got real buggy. I think we all remember. Person who just left that, not that you'll probably see this comment I'm making, but just know there are some known issues with the simulation in Lima detachment, assuming that's what we're talking about here. And you really gotta tiptoe with that. There is some advice you can follow, including, I think, like, had something to do with the suit. When you suit up for the simulator in Lima detachment, I think it's good to just get rid of everything you own. Otherwise, sometimes you lose everything you own when you come back out of the simulator. As far as the freezing goes, I do remember that being a thing too. I just don't remember what advice people had or whether it worked. It's been too long since I played through that. Or, maybe they're talking about our Fallout 3 stream when we were in the simulator there as part of the Alaskan DLC. Well, we successfully got rid of the super mutants. Job accomplished, but... Oh, okay. I guess my locksmith reader's still active. Let's go.
That's
Boy, they were just eating some people all up in here, weren't they now? Super mutant helmet. You know, I usually find a raider's corpse in here. Usually. Huh. Kind of conspicuously absent this time. I guess maybe that's not a guarantee. Maybe that's just a sometimes thing. We're just getting XP right, left, and center.
sweet.
Alright, well, we have a biometric scanner. We're still missing a sensor module. God, I did pick up a sensor module. I know where to get him in the glowing sea, but that is a dangerous little trip to take. The abandoned factory or something like that. It's up above the crater. Kind of in between, you know, kind of when you're moving from the crater to Virgil's cave, there's that factory. Ruined factory, abandoned factory. You like the Empire over the Rebels, Douglas? Well, of course you do. Okay. Sensor module. Sheesh. I'll tell you what. Let's try for the easy button on the sensor module. Yeah, capsized factory, that might be the name of it. There are I think maybe 2 sensor modules up there. And I have that memorized because Kellogg's Cybernetic Implants is a mod I still keep in my load order, and I still use sensor modules for the... Oh. Maybe the sensor module I picked up got used. She has one of the KCI things here. Look what I did. I have... Wait, that's apparel. I have his limb actuator. That probably required a sensor module to craft. And I probably just wasn't paying attention that it disappeared out of the workbench when I made that.
Heard there was some trouble over at that.
Okay, Percy. What do you got, bud? Sometimes you find a sensor module in a vendor. Usually just a general goods vendor. When you find one, that's where you find them. So, Daisy,
Sure.
Trudy, Percy. Oh, here's a biometric scanner. Of course. Of course. Come on. Cross your fingers, everyone. No, I guess we would have seen it before the H's, right? Yeah. Damn. Well. I could use a stim pack. Or 9. Yes. All the stim packs. We need them. Now let's see what we can sell. Ammo. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wrong game, Raid. Alright. Let's see. Alright. I'm probably not going to be firing 12-7. I only have one gun that could even fire it. Nah, I'm not going to be shooting grenades of either size. I don't have any 9mm stuff. We are sitting on a lot of fusion cores. I don't think I'm going to fire any gamma rounds. We have a lot of plasma cartridges. Huh. Who knew? Let's sell some of the stuff we don't need. Pre-war money? Yeah. I can drop the rest of this in a workbench somewhere. You know, I've been selling magazines, so we'll just sell that one. Right. Leather chest pieces. They can have them. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. I really was hoping for a sensor module just to be here, you know? Let's try Good Neighbor. I found them in Daisy's inventory. They've happened. Yeah, it's the teleporter part, David. Yeah, exactly, Dom. Carla's dead. Trash can Carla died. She died in that raider ambush. You know, the one right after you meet her down by Trudy's Diner? Yeah. Yeah, the problem was one of my unique raider gangs and patrols NPCs killed her. Because a bunch of the Sunflare cult raiders showed up in the middle of that ambush, and it was this big free-for-all, and they killed Carla. And I got too far into it to... Like, it was just one of those things where I didn't unwind it because my last save was too far ago.
Thanks again.
You got it.
I'll take a look. Sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
Okay. Let's see. Is it a little bit of everything? Biometric scanner. I should have just come here. Seriously. Damn it. Oof. Okay. Alright, Coop. We might have a little problem on our hands here. Yeah, Carla's off the list. I'm sorry. I think Trudy might be off the list too. I think I was trying to convince Trudy to pay Wolfgang, and I think she got pissed and started shooting at me. And I think it's Wolfgang who's set up shop now in the diner. Wherever that is. Drumlin, yeah, the Drumlin Diner. Yeah, I was messing all kinds of things up early in this playthrough. Speech checks were going super wrong, and of course she's Lucy, so she tries them. Yeah, it was all going pretty bad. All right, sensor module. Well, let's put on our... How come our Vault-Tec rebreather only stops 12 rads? I thought it was better than that. This smiling Spartan gas mask gives me 30 rads of resistance. I mean, come on. Oh well. We're Vault-Tec all the way, right? We'll put on our helmet, because that'll definitely do something. We'll take some Rad-X. How much do we have? Plenty. Do I have any vegetable soup? Probably not. Let's just take one of those to do it. No. No, I don't have any. Okay. Get ready. Hey, Mr. Fuzzy. How's it going, man? Okay. Rocky Cave. Crater of Adam. I can't believe I'm jumping in here without power armor. Let's go. Alright, David. The Sentinel power armor. You know what? I finally have that creation thing. I bought it for the last playthrough. I forget which one. The Mechanist, maybe? Which playthrough? Grim. Maybe. Help defend Somerville Place. No. No, Somerville Place. No, you don't get to do this right now. Okay. I'm trying to remember where the capsize factory is. It's basically up here somewhere. I'm just trying to remember where I can get through. How are we doing on bullets? Well, we got one reload. That's... Oh, jeez. Thank God that's not where I gotta go. Deathclaw hanging around over there. Okay. Alright. I want to say, though, this factory It's over here somewhere. Oh dear. Oh dear me. That's probably not good. Is this the factory? No, this is the crater with the children of Adam. It's fun to watch rad scorpions spawn into this crater, and then the children of Adam just go ham with their gamma guns. Yeah, right, something like that. But that must be Goop. That must be the ghoul. All right, let's see here. We got mutant hound meat. I need the chops though. There we go. Pushing back on the rads. Coop, I hope you got rid of that rad scorpion, buddy. I also hope you're still on your feet, because I really need the backup. Okay, so don't bother going up there. This factory's around here somewhere. I think it's up here. Something's up here. Yes, yes, here it is. Thank God I don't have all those insane gunner mods installed. This place would be an absolute death trap. There'd be a bunch of gunner robots here that are like boss level mechs. It'd be crazy. With that, I did not put that mod back into my load order, so I can actually come here and get sensor modules, biometric scanners, because of course. Look, 2 sensor modules. This place is an absolute gold mine for them. Oh, there you are, Coop. Can I teleport while I'm taking rads? Not usually, but let's try. Let's try. Let's try to go back to the castle. Yes. We did it. Woo! Hey, Raven Swift. Thanks for popping in at work. I saw your mod, by the way, in the Merry Modding Days calendar. You had a Sim Settlements 2 mod for the Gunner Plaza, and that was cool. Big, cool Christmas tree in the middle of the plaza. That was neat. I couldn't use it in this playthrough because I'm not doing a Sim Settlements 2 run, but it was very cool. Alright. Let's store all the stuff. That should work. Oh, the Brotherhood's flying around again. You know, they spend a lot of time patrolling the area around the Minuteman Citadel, you know, the castle. It's like, the Minutemen can handle this area, guys. Okay, we have our control console that we can build. That's cool. Neat. We're missing the array. Just need the, you know, that satellite-y thing. Just a sec here. HBO. It's only annoying right now when I'm looking specifically for the real versions of these things. And those ones pop up first, all together and easy to find. There we go, the relay dish. That's the thing we were missing. I believe we got it. Now, of course, you know, really, this dish should be up somewhere high. So we're going to go ahead and put it up somewhere high. There we go. We'll point it towards the Institute. That puts it like, I don't know, here-ish. There we go. Power up the signal interceptor. Well, this is where it gets interesting. I have a lot of science perks. I need nuclear physicist ×2 for this one? Jeez. I don't remember how much this thing takes. Oop. But maybe we can get to the Institute on wind power. Wouldn't that be something? Well, let's not put the generators in the way of the artillery. Is 4 enough? I honestly don't know. But we can find out. Maybe we got it. Oh, what? Look at that. Done and done.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Yep.
All across the
Mr.
Commonwealth.
Fuzzy, I think I saw your comment earlier in the stream, and I was talking about how, okay, it's Atlas Summit, not Lima Detachment. Atlas Summit that puts the simulator in. Okay. Yeah, the simulator is really, really glitchy. You can get some advice, like if you go to Nexus Mods, where you got that, and go look through the comments, there are people with advice about that glitch. That's where I would look. See if anybody's comments in Nexus help you out. Because hopefully they do, you know? Hopefully they do. Yeah. Yeah, because I can't remember what the advice was. I just remember that there was some out there, and I'm pretty sure I found it in the comments section of the mod itself on Nexus. That's where I'm pretty sure I found it. Somehow. Okay, roast, roast, roast. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're roasting stuff up. What? Brotherhood. It's like, is there a problem? I know what we'll do. We'll throw a vertibird at it. We have endless amounts of pre-war flying, you know, complicated flying pre-war machines. Of course we do. So let's just keep exploding vertibirds all over the Commonwealth non-stop, as though they just spring out of nothing. Which it's a video game, so they do, but it's still, the logic's not very immersive, is it? Watching the Brotherhood just blow up vertibirds right and left. Come on. This is part of why I buff vertibirds in a typical playthrough. I don't think I have all my vertibird improvements installed, though. Okay. Well, here we are. Let's drop some weight. Yeah, okay. We'll drop this stuff off here, sure.
All across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report.
And
Stay safe out there, everyone.
I don't really need... Oh, look at that. Negative 25 rads. The Brahmin milk's good. We'll hang on to that. I don't need this much cat eye. Look at that. The cigar gives us perception and charisma. Nice. We're going to hang on to that one. But I don't need all this weight. Although I'm probably going to wish I had things worth selling to the vendor in the Institute. Alright, we'll just go. We'll go loaded. We'll go loaded for bear. Why not? Okay. Apparel. I don't need the helmet. Here, we'll do the lantern. I know, guys. I know this looks weird. Poor Minutemen having to deal with this ridiculous contraption in the middle of the castle.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day,
Okay.
all across the Commonwealth.
Ready.
Let's do this.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Cold fusion it is. We did it.
Ready
We
when
got
you
cold
are.
fusion. we're rescuing our kidnapped family member. We've gotten the cold fusion going. It's just like the series, guys. It's just like the series. If we dress this up like the NCR, this would be even more perfect.
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
Alright, I'm on the platform.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
Hold real
by the
still.
way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute. What they're up
He
to.
and Tinker Tom
Now, this holotape's
are
all
anxiety
set with a
producing in
program
these
that will
scenes.
scan
You know,
their
like
network
they
and download anything
Sturgis
it finds.
is in a condescending way, very unreassuring.
Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's just there for decoration. Okay.
And Tinker Tom
Scanning
is,
for the Institute signal.
there's no condescension. He's just straight up transparently terrified that this whole thing's not gonna work.
Hold on to your butt.
Only Proctor, is it Ingram? Yeah, only Proctor Ingram does a pretty good job of making you feel like this thing is assembled well. She's the only one who inspires confidence. It's kind of hilarious. Okay, I am low on health, so let's... Sure, let's eat a steak. Sounds good. Are you guys ready for Father? You know, it's too bad there isn't some way to replace him with Hank. Like, some replacer that puts Hank in here instead of Father. I mean, we could still call him Father, but if he just looked like Hank, that would be awesome. I mean, there are character presets for Hank that people have modded into the game. I'm using one of those mods right now for the Lucy preset, but... Oh, right. Cool. There. Load holotape. Do your job, man. Network scanner. There we go. Initiate scan. The railroad's gonna be pretty pissed that I am doing this without them. But... You know? A broken light bulb?
Might make it here.
Hmm.
You're quite resourceful.
Turning this up.
I am known as
Oops.
Father.
Bumping my
The
mic.
Institute
My
is
mouse.
under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Lucy! Lucy, let's go home! Let's just go home now, Lucy. Okay. Here we go. We're taking the ride, folks.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
I did what I had to do to save our people.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
Okie dokie.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
We showed up at
Decades
night.
of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Wow, this does sound
There's
like the
too much
Vault-Tec
at
spiel,
stake
doesn't it?
here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
This literally sounds like
I'd
the,
like to
the
talk
Vault
to you
33
about
overseer
what
shtick.
we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Okay. I suppose that's true. We are here for our kidnapped family member. I like how Sean is playing with a biometric scanner. Like, I needed one desperately to even get here, and it's just his toy. Hello.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Come on, Sean. We need to go.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
This is a rough scene all the way around.
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father?
Alright,
Father,
time for
help
some
me.
truth. What do you think, Lucy?
Sean. S9.
Here's your Hank.
Recall
But of course,
code
since she was with Aaron Moten,
Cirrus.
he looks more like Aaron Moten than Hank.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
You know, I had her with
We're
Maximus
only
in
just now
Sanctuary.
beginning to explore the
So
effects of
here's the
extreme
father we
emotional
get.
stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey
Hello,
here
my
has
sugar
been
bomb.
fraught with
Exactly,
challenges.
Andrew.
Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title.
Vault
It's
Overseer
what
is
I've
my
come
official
to
title.
mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son, to Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I
Where's
promised
Moldaver?
answers.
That's what we need. We need
And
Moldaver to
answers
break in
you
here
shall
and be
have.
like, well, I'll tell you
But
the
I
truth
need
then.
you to realize that this
I'll lay some truth on you.
situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have
She's a
traveled
great
very
character.
far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been. It's good to finally meet
He
you
cuts himself off.
after all this
Come on
time.
now, game. I'm not even
It's
doing
me.
that.
I am Sean.
Yeah,
I
a
am
Maximus playthrough could be fun. You know, that'd be full brotherhood, I
son.
suppose. But then you might, in the bit at the end, blind betrayal, you might pick Dance's side. Because I'm gonna guess Maximus has his misgivings about some of the Brotherhood's mission. But we'll see in Season 2, won't we? Alright.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time.
It's pretty
You
true.
were
We saw the
released from your
montage at the beginning of
pod
Season
and went
1.
searching for the sun.
Time just kind of going by in a little like musical montage of sameness.
But a 10-year-old boy. You believe that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept
A
that it
chicken
was
lover
not 10,
playthrough.
60 years. That is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute.
Raised by Vault-Tec.
And now its leader.
But why?
Now that. At that time, the year 22.
Because of Bud's Buds, duh.
Scientific curiosity. So they followed the best
I think I see.
Then perhaps you already. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was.
This does really
plenty
sound
of
like
that
something
was
Vault-Tec would
available,
do.
of course.
If they had just stuck
Even in their
around long
attempts
enough,
to
they would have done
shield
this
Right.
stuff.
But then the Institute, I was exactly what they needed.
It's kind of
I
like
am
in
their
Fallout
father.
4, the Institute
Through science, we
is
are
a
family.
stand-in
synths
for
me
what Vault-Tec
and
would be if it was still around.
Sean.
It really. I know you must have.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset. It wasn't until...
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Yeah, kind of like he
Would
blew
you
up
have
Shady
preferred that
Sands.
I turned him loose on the Commonwealth. At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage.
Oh, that's some circular logic
The
there,
Institute
Father.
took advantage of Kellogg's vicious Institute technology. He never... I won't lie.
Right.
What else can I say?
Your father.
Yes.
Oh, Maximus.
I've gone over the records for many years. With old age comes...
I have to admit, Father's dialogue
now?
is still
What else
pretty
can I
convincing.
say?
Some of it's just the
To
voice
ease your
itself,
mind.
you know, like those dulcet tones,
So,
that
you're
silver tongue
in
of
charge
his.
of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. The Institute.
Patrolling Quincy almost makes you wish for nuclear winter. Yeah, basically, Andrew. Okay, let's see here.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to
Another
fear
time
from
he's
us.
cutting himself off.
Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But
Yeah.
the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs.
Yeah,
Your
the
presence would
the
be
surface has
appreciated
nothing
as
to
we
fear
approach
from us is
I've
something
been
I
part
think
of something amazing
Hank and,
here.
you know, the
I've
Fallout
helped to build
series
a
would
life
say
for
too,
myself
but of
and
course,
the people of the Institute. And
competition.
now, after
If there's
all
any
these
competition
years,
on
you
the
have an
surface, then
opportunity
they
to
got to be
help
afraid.
protect.
The second they
Doesn't
build
matter.
anything up there, then they might get it torn down.
Yes, that's what I...
I know.
No.
Forgive me. There is much to be done.
I was just in a hurry. Let's see here.
I don't know about...
Don't worry. The Institute is now. You want to introduce... And finally, Dr. Lee.
Okay. We got to meet the division leaders, you know. Well, we did it. We found our long-lost father. But it turns out he might be the bad guy in charge. He might be the bad person who did the bad things. Yeah. I have Institute Technology Overhaul installed, but you can see that placed objects aren't there that would normally have been there. I'll just take his terminal password. That's hilarious. Okay, meeting the directors, I guess.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
I don't think there's really a way around it, right? Other than just shooting now. Just pulling out my gun and shooting up the Institute right now. But we know Lucy wouldn't do that.
Almost done.
That's not her style. She doesn't just start shooting everything first. She would definitely hear these vault-like people out.
The phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. Even so,
Nick and Dima
I'm
are
ready
a
see the
testament to
full
that, I
Gen 3
suppose.
roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Okay.
Hi, Doc.
Hey.
They weren't kidding. You really are here.
You just gonna
Well,
talk to me with your back turned?
I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger to you.
I suppose when I heard your story, I felt sorry for you. You've suffered more tragedy than
Allie seems a little like a Betty character. You know, Betty, Hank's
I know that was a very personal question.
next in charge, you know, the other Vault-Tec plant
and then I'll answer any
that
questions
was
you might have
around.
afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain
And it's
upgrade
interesting
all
that
of the
in
systems that make it possible
in Vault
to live
33,
and work
Betty's
in a
so much
place
older
like
than
this.
Hank, but that's just
There's
because
a
they
lot of
unfroze
machinery
her
behind
before
these
Hank.
walls
She was
that
overseer
recycles the
before
air and
Hank.
water
Hank is the
and
next,
provides
you
power
know,
to
one in line
laboratories
to
and
be
quarters.
unfrozen. And then
The work we do
I'm
might
assuming,
not be as exciting as some of the other departments,
oh, the blonde
but it's
gal,
at least as
Stephanie,
important.
was probably
now that you're
Unfrozen
here,
after
you've
Hank.
spoken
You know,
to
they've got
Father.
this whole
Does that
like
mean you're on board?
incremental rollout of Buds to just constantly be managing the vaults.
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division,
Norm is on
I'm
assignment.
happy to discuss it.
Gold member stuff. Lucy would probably have questions about personnel and power needs, things
I'm
like
good
that,
for now.
being a vault
Thanks.
Goodbye then.
dweller like she is, but
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
alright,
Let's
we
see what
brought
you've
some
got.
stuff. Let's unload. Experiment 18A probably is the plasma weapon we've been waiting for. I like that. That's a decent one, you know? Let's see. Yeah, let's sell some stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely that and that. We'll sell all the jet. She's not a chem user. Not really. I'll sell some of the Med-X. She would probably use Med-X. I'll sell some of the Mentats. That's another one we know Vault-Tec uses. Moonshine. Well, ever since she met the ghoul, she is a bit of a drinker. I'll hang on to my Nuka stuff. We'll sell the Psycho. We'll sell the Stealth Boys. Sure. 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 Ooh. We'll hang on to it. All right. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. 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 All right, let's see. I don't think she'd be using the synth stuff. This one's not bad though. Because she can't really use any of this stuff with her vault jumpsuit. So let's just focus on the weapons, as we knew we would. Okay. Good enough, I think. Maybe I'll sell this 45 ammo, since I don't really have anything I'm using it on. I have a lot of 5mm, but I don't know why. Some part of me thinks I'm going to use it on. She's not really a heavy weapons character, so maybe I'm being silly. But, okay. Good enough. We got some good tech. We got the experiment 18 whatever. We got the Institute Plasma experiment. That's worth showing up for. All right, time to meet the other heads of the other departments. Let's see here. We can start with bioscience and Holdren and his insufferableness. You got a few TV show mods for the playthrough? Yeah, currently, I mean, I'm using a number of, you know, like Vault Suit, Vault Backpack kind of mods. The Vault Tourist stuff. I'm using a Lucy Looks preset. We have the red Brotherhood of Steel decals on the BOS, like in the show. We've got the cool, like, rim ringlet eyes of the Mr. Handies like on the show. We got some other stuff. We got the select blaster weapon you've seen me using. Those are the main mods. Obviously the Cooper Howard companion mod. So we got a few things in this playthrough for
I wonder how the Warwick
series.
family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now.
A Maximus friend.
That any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to
I mean,
occupy
Dance would be
ourselves here.
Maximus's friend.
Those people are the last remnants.
But are you
of
saying we
the
need
dying
like
past.
we need something that
Best
puts
not to dwell on the subject.
There's still
Dane
and they're
into
suffering.
the game?
We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Yeah, Isaac, you're right.
Doc.
Yes,
Welcome.
well.
So good to have you here.
Too
Dr.
bad
Clayton
Isaac
Holmes,
Carlin isn't the head of the
Bioscience
department.
Division. I can't
Clayton
wait to
is-
see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Clayton's such a two-faced schmoozer.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the bioscience, our most important direct. To that end, we've even started to. You probably saw the gorilla.
Yeah, you're very proud of the gorillas, I know.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by the initiative is still in its early. I'm sure I've taken up an.
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. In any case,
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
in that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to. He's our top bio. Dr. Volkert works. You won't find better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Institute has very good healthcare. It's one of their selling points.
Most men lack the
You can just
patience
go to
to
Volkert
observe
anytime for free, and he will just fix you. Thaddeus can be the dude in the glowing sea. Thaddeus, yes. Thaddeus is interesting, isn't he? I suppose a Thaddeus playthrough might be an interesting one, but we're not sure where his character is going. He's looking like a real like a bit of a scoundrel in the trailer for season 2.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the
Oh, boy.
Bioscience Division. In the meantime,
I guess we'll end at Advanced Systems.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more
K-14
pronounced.
compound.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Are they testing? Of course they're testing medicine on Gen 3 synths. Like lab rats.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking these. Alright. Synth Retention Bureau.
Authorized personnel only. So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
That is pretty unacceptable.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Yeah, Dr. Volkert patches people up for free, yeah.
Maybe I should take some courses.
You have to let me past people.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all.
I'm never gonna get through this door if you guys are standing in it. Okay.
My methods get results, and they will this
Oh,
time as well.
AO is just so insufferable. Let's, what can we do to be convincing? Let's see. Why don't we... Why don't we smoke a cigarette while we talk to AO? How about that? We've got Lucy started on some bad habits. What can I say?
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Oh, boy.
Pardon me.
Yeah. Why are you constantly...
Excuse
AO,
me,
just
Doctor.
talk to me, dude.
So, here you are.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Oh, I'm sure
Why?
Vault-Tec has
Don't you
trained
trust
me
me?
well.
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
I'll be honest,
The
that
first
cigarette makes you
outsider to
way
be
more
allowed access
convincing.
to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little
He never does
precedent
do
for
that,
this
Jacob.
situation,
It's
so
true.
It's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of this. Our primary responsibility.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser. A third-generation
Right.
Coursers hunt down. They are highly self-sufficient. But I
Yes,
gather you
yes,
know
yes.
all this. In fact,
I guess I just got lucky.
that's hardly helpful.
Okie
Suppose
dokie.
I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else,
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you
Right?
really?
He's filling in for the
Dr.
guy
Zimmer.
that's in the Capital Wasteland.
he's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Okay. Well, I will take free ammunition. Thank you. What do we have in here, folks? Anything fun? Yes. Okay, so some of the Institute Technology Overhaul placed items are here. Huh. It's pretty inconsistent. Institute SMGs. Let's take some grenades. I like it. All the Institute stuff is, of course, more powerful. Covert EM pistol. AEW2. Institute plasma rifle. Wow, they got a little bit of everything here. Just give me what you got, Institute. Okay. Plasma core. Dang. Smart barrel? Institute Stealth Boys work especially well, so I will take one of those. The adaptive launcher. It's a nice piece. It'll shoot almost any ammo you want it to, and it's light. That's a nice thing. The Covert EM pistol. Yeah, okay. That's good enough.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Okay, Alana, you're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? The old reclamation chair. Oh boy, this room. Okay. Oh, that pre-war car. Yeah, yeah. When they're like, hey, let's see what this baby can do, and then they just shot things at it until it blew up. That was sad. It really was. Okay, what have we missed? We've been to bioscience. We've been to synth retention. I suppose advanced systems is going to be our last stop, so that means it's robotics that we haven't visited yet.
Remember to keep
unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless you're prime.
Mm-hmm. Alan's pretty sure synths can dream and have souls.
You just don't want to admit to yourself what you do. If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches
Doctor?
about artificial sentience and machines with souls,
finally with it. I'd just like to apologize.
I've
for
heard
any
enough of them.
trouble. They, of course, could write them down from most of which I...
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. If you require anything...
Right?
Right. So this is where the ballistic weaves tape is in the institute. It's here in the box. Okay. Now I know. Kind of half expected it to be somewhere like the SRB, but... or Advanced Systems, maybe. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Don Lure. They like see a frozen Satan and they're just like, yeah, whatever. Look, it's a cold fridge. The most amazing thing I've ever seen. This cold refrigerator that works. Yes. But it makes perfect sense that people like, you know, like that wastelanders in Area 51 would, you know, they would focus on certain things. They just would. They don't come from the pre-war world. They don't have reverence for the same things that we would expect them to.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Okay. What are we testing here, Rosario? Rosalind, I mean. Guess I'll take some ammo, right? I'd be a fool not to.
Well, that was productive. It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Uh-huh, okay. Do you...
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High-energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Okay. I think as Lucy, I would officially feel intimidated now. Oops. Let's find Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee, you're my last stop.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy.
Okay,
that
we're
you're
not
here,
working for the
I do hope
Brotherhood.
it doesn't interrupt our work.
So we don't have to convince her to come help them.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Interesting. Interesting. Without the Brotherhood mission to recruit her, she doesn't elaborate on how she's doing.
if you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with...
Is there something else we can do with her dissatisfaction? You know, she's upset. Brian Virgil was a friend of hers, and she knows they're covering something up about his disappearance. Institute child.
The surface sure sounds
Julia
scary.
Thompson. That's Enrique Thompson's daughter, isn't it? Okay.
Synth
All
unit.
systems
You
nominal.
were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Wow. Okay, so we talk to Father, do we? Talk to dear old Daddy. Wow. The Sean that he used as bait is just sitting here deactivated as this kind of like curiosity that he might, you know, renew his interest in it at some point. But for now, he's just going to sit there deactivated, huh?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand.
Well, Lucy would be impressed. She'd be impressed. Right?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined.
Mankind
Unfortunately,
redefined.
no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia.
Oh,
His
yeah.
memories have been erased.
I liked
and
my
his
Gabriel
identity
playthrough,
altered.
where I
He
role-played
believes
as
he's a
Gabriel.
man
That was
named
fun.
Gabriel.
That was a fun one.
Under his leadership,
Like,
the Raiders
as
have
though
taken
he
many innocent lives.
escaped the
I've
Institute and ran
dispatched
to
a
Nuka
corsair
World.
to Libertalia.
Or
I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
how did that roleplay go? Oh yeah, it was that he was reclaimed by the Institute, just like this part of the storyline goes. But before they could wipe his memory and everything like that, the Institute was destroyed by the player character, and he escaped its destruction in all the chaos, and then he ran to I think he picked up Glory, because the railroad was essentially, I think it was the Brotherhood that blew up the Institute. The railroad had been destroyed, so he and Glory hook up, go to Nuka World, take it over, and then start waging a war against the Brotherhood back in the Commonwealth. That was a fun one. Yeah, Dom, that my role play was that he found Glory as one of the only railroad survivors, and that they ran to Nuka World, one of the only places the Brotherhood didn't have a presence, turned it into an army, and went back to the Commonwealth, and ended up, taking on the Brotherhood, which was had been the power, the faction left in charge after they destroyed the Institute. It was fun. It was a fun playthrough. Okay.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to...
I didn't say
That's awesome. Thanks, thanks, Dom. You remember
Now
things.
you should get...
Sure.
Well, you remember everything. What can I say? What's that line from Fight Club? I remember everything. Been here since the beginning. I remember everything. It's one of those opening, you know, like a famous line from that opening scene of Fight Club. That's right.
I apologize for
You've been here since the beginning. You remember everything. Pretty true.
It must make you proud.
Dom, I am definitely going to be checking on that.
All that he has built.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we have our orders. I think she would. I think she would check out. I think she would do this mission. She would be curious about the Institute's intentions. She would be interested in seeing how they operate. And this first mission, of course, is an easy one to get behind. Morally, Gabriel is being a predatory person in the Commonwealth and hurting people, so it's, you know, the idea that someone should take him out makes sense. That's always an easy one for the player character to be like, okay, fine, even if ultimately they don't side with the Institute. Intro, outro, and some graphics. That's pretty cool, Dom. That's good stuff. I occasionally do an intro or an outro to a video, but I haven't ever built any of that stuff for something live. So that's cool. Oh, wow. Right, I forgot just how fried the signal interceptor is when we finished with it. Ouch. Oh boy. Alright, where is Sturgis? Oh, wait a minute. Is he not here anymore? Did he go back to Sanctuary? Of course. Of course he did. Well, hang on. Let's see. Let's check something. We have this and a few other new fun things from the Institute. We can go... Oh, we need more gun nut. Okay. We can do some things though. An extended barrel. Alright. Sharpshooter's grip, why not? A large mag. Or a quick eject mag. They both weigh more than the standard mag. I can leave the standard mag in there. Reflex sight? Why not? No muzzle. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of a fun one. 53.7, you know, it's got an okay fire rate. Ultimatum is a 70-75 with a similar fire rate though. Actually, what else do we have? It's fun to play with. Maybe experiment. Superior critical shot damage and ammo capacity. Better accuracy, improved damage. Adds better burning damage, superior ammo capacity, better range, improved damage. As opposed to better accuracy. And yet, the accuracy doesn't really change. There we go. That's what we want. Until we can get here. Just better damage, right? Okay. An improved automatic barrel. That's not bad. What can I do that's even better than that? Let's see. The assault barrel? No. Accelerated automatic barrel. Now there's some fire rate. We do lose some damage. exceptional rate of fire, reduced damage, improved capacity, range, and sighted accuracy, worse recoil, poor hipfire accuracy, versus... I guess we'll keep the improved one for now. Sure. Standard stock. We could go with... Eco stock has exceptional sighted accuracy, better recoil and aim with scopes, increased ammo capacity, exceptional sighted accuracy and recoil. That's a pretty good thing to have. We'll just go recoil. It's just a good thing to have. So we don't need a medium scope. I think we go reflex sights. Race sights are kind of fun. But we'll just go reflex sight. Okay. And the assassin sword can get pretty savage. And it's very light. These are pretty good. Oh, I can overcharge this thing already, huh? Alright, let's see where this goes. Improved automatic barrel. Improved sniper barrel. Rifle grip. Full stock. Okay. Like a reflex sight, what can I say? How about quantum gyro? Yeah, that'll work. Ammo type. Electron charge pack, which I don't have a lot of. Okay, sure. We'll convert it. Why not? Laser beam, laser pulse. Pulse laser. I think we go with laser pulse. Yeah. Okay, that's fun. I don't know. Fun stuff, right? We can put mods in here. Am I going to use these?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commando. Nothing to report.
Probably not.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
That's fun, but I don't have enough ammo for it. Same with this one, really. Lots of insert grenades. We're going to put limitless potential away for the moment. And we're going to replace it with experiment 18A. Because we got a lot of ammo for that bad boy. There we go. I know, Dom. Wait. Okay, so here I've been, deep in stuff. What did Dunler say? Right. Which faction blowed up the Pridwin? I can't remember. I did blow up the Pridwin in that playthrough. Just doing what I can with what I got. Yeah. I can't remember in my Gabriel playthrough. I can't remember who blew up the Pridwin.
Hey there.
Castle Armory.
Might have had to have been the Minutemen.
What do you need?
I don't remember. I definitely would have. Let me think here. Probably had to be the Minutemen, or maybe the Railroad, but I don't think they were still around. I think the Institute and the Railroad were both gone, but anyway.
Let me see what you've got.
Take a look.
What you got for ammo, right? That's something we're always in need of. I guess I should start buying EC rounds, since we might start using them. And I guess energy cells. They're pretty cheap, at least. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. And we'll sell off some... You know, I never do use the 12 gauge rounds. Yeah, we don't need those. I could probably sell some fusion cores, right? I mean, this isn't really a power armor playthrough, so let's sell like 11 of them or something. There we go. And now we can buy some 44 magnum rounds. That'll work. There we go. All right. 10 o'clock, huh? Well, I work soon. I work soon, so I should jump off. This is the part where I need to be aware of time and the fact that I work in less than an hour. So, or well, about an hour. So yeah, I guess I better jump off the playthrough or the stream for now. It's hard to cut them off. You know me, I'll go 5 hours if nothing's nothing's in my way. But today this was it. We did the thing. We found our father. We got into, you know, the Institute. Lucy is checking the Institute out because, of course, she would be receptive to them the way she was always receptive to things Vault-Tec stood for. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of that stuff, but we also have so many other things to mess with. Like, I can't wait to get to Vault 88. I would love to get there with transfer settlement blueprints working, but that might not be how it works out. Yeah. Oh, I'll work pretty hard. Today I'm shadowing my manager because they're trying to, you know, train me how to do more things so that they can make me responsible for more stuff. You know how it is. Be nice if that all came with a pay raise, but probably doesn't. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for sharing the stream with me. You know, thanks for your comments. You put a smile on my face every time I'm sitting here doing this with you. And I'm really looking forward to the podcast, so I will make sure I'll definitely be promoting that on the channel and all that stuff, so yay. Okay, everybody? We'll see you in the next one, all right? Bye, folks. Right, thank you, David, for the reminder right now. I'll try to grab that before work. All right. See you, everybody. Bye, folks.